to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light. Yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to be joined by finally making his professional debut this weekend, Roman Fury. How are you, mate?
I'm good, ready to go. How are you?
I'm all good. Life good?
Yeah, all good. I've had an extra 4 weeks to get even better, and I'm feeling on fire. You know, I think I've peaked just at the right time, so I can't wait to get in there now Saturday and do the business. You know.
I remember coming up to Morecambe last year, and obviously I saw you working alongside Sugar Hill. And yeah, I think there was, you said to me there was always the plan for you to turn over, etc. But why is now the right time for you to be turning over?
To be honest with you, it's I waited a long time to get my card. You know, it took the best part of a year to get my professional license, which is no fault of anyone really, procedures and whatnot. So as soon as I got my card, I was, scheduled in for fights. Obviously, I was supposed to be fighting last month on the Blackpool bill, but that got called off because of, unfortunate events with the Queen passing. But yeah, October, my first fight, ready to go. And obviously, I'm going to be getting out on a lot more bills very quickly as well after this. Hopefully, I'm getting out on the 11th of November after this one. So, going to keep very active, which is what I want.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was going to ask you. I mean, how quickly kind of do you want to move? Because I suppose at this stage, before you've even had your professional debut, it's about getting a little bit of experience, the rounds, and just kind of polishing on the performances as each one goes on.
Yeah, that's it really. I've not had any amateurs, so I need to, get the ball rolling, get as much ring experience as possible, as quickly as possible. I'm 25 years old, so obviously not old, but any time to waste. So each fight needs to be a good progression fight with lots to learn. So that's why, I want to be nice and active.
Talk me through your training setup at the moment. Like, who's going to be in your corner on Saturday night?
Yeah, Jimmy Harrington, who's my manager and trainer. He's going to be in my corner along with, I forgot his name, Nick. Jesus, he's got a gym in Leeds. What's he called? Nick. Do you know him? Yeah. What is he called?
You put me on the spot here, but listen, we can move past that. It's Mick anyway, so it's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, him anyway. But I'm doing once a week up in Doncaster with Jimmy training, and then obviously down in Manchester with my dad, and then up in Leeds with Nick, doing sparring and whatnot. So I'm doing a lot of travelling, and obviously up in Morecambe as well, one day a week. But it's all good, getting my hands in a lot of different cakes. So yeah, learning a lot.
Absolutely. So yeah, I mean, you're going into this, and listen, I suppose before people have even kind of seen what you can do in the ring, people are going to be intrigued just because you're a Fury. But you're willing to accept that?
Yeah, of course. People are going to have a big expectation, obviously, because of the Fury name. But like I say, I'm not going to let all that get to me. I'm just going to go in there and do what I can do. That's all you can do, really. Can't get what people are going to think get to your head, because that can hinder you, can't it, and put you back. You only get in there, block it all out, and do what you've been training to do, and do the best I can do, and that's all I'm going to do on the night.
Well, I know you've obviously been spending time up in the gym up there in Morecambe, but I suppose that's almost like a madhouse with the kind of quality of people there. And you've been in there, and you've kind of spent time there, etc. So you would have learned a lot from just being around that kind of environment.
Yeah, definitely. I'm training with the best people in the world, aren't I? So I'm gonna pick up things a lot quickly than what other boxers would, just because of the opportunity. I'm going up there, at least once every week and getting the best of training in, learning, asking loads of questions. And yeah, it's all good for me, So
for people that don't know, how would you describe your style?
Yeah, I'm a southpaw. I'm quite long, so a good counter puncher, I've been told. But I'm trying to work on all styles, because to be a champion, you've got to be able to adapt to any style that your opponent has. So I've been working on anything, but my natural style is just rangy counter puncher.
I'm assuming for you that's like the goal for you as well, because that's why you're in it. So you want to kind of not even just replicate, but you want to do and have the same ambitions as the rest of your family have had as professionals. But that's just a normal thing. That's not just because you're a Fury. That's because that's what you want to do as Roman.
Yeah, of course. Any boxer, no matter when you start the game, getting into the fight game, you want to be a champion, don't you? Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point of getting into boxing just so you can have a few fights and get an amateur career? I want to progress up like every champion, get the British title and get myself a world champion as well. So it's just a case of working up steady and achieving it, isn't it? It's all about self-belief. And I've got a lot of that, so it can take you very far, can't it?
But like you said, you're 25 years old. So over the last sort of 7-8 years, what you've kind of almost watched people within your family kind of progress onto the, and people you know as well, progress onto the boxing scene. So it was always a case of like, one day when the time's right, I'm going to get there and I'm going to get a chance to show what I can do as well.
Yeah, I've always had that in the back of my mind, even when I was at my worst. I always used to just think it's all going to happen for me. And I hate to say it, but it kind of has. Obviously, I've put in the work, but things have fell in place, happened at the right time, and it's all led me to this point, So I'm a big believer in what will be, will be. So, yeah, all the time I've been watching all my brothers and stuff doing well in the game, doing what they're doing. I've been thinking, yeah, I'm going to get my time to shine, and this is it.
What has Tyson said to you, Roman, ahead of this week? What kind of advice has he given you leading into your debut?
Yeah, he just said, keep calm, relax, keep occupied, don't let your mind run away with you, because fight week there's not much to be done. I've done all my training. I'm not going to get any fitter, any stronger, any better at boxing. So it's just a case of ticking over and keeping occupied. Try not to let, because if you overthink things, that's when you think of everything that could go wrong, and that's not what it's about. So been playing a lot of Xbox, a lot of PlayStation. So just trying to kill time, really.
And what's your dad said to you?
Same thing, really. It's all up here, isn't it? You can have the best boxer in the world. If you ain't got up there, you're not gonna do much. Are you gonna flop? So it's just working on your mind, getting that right. It's a mental game, isn't it?
Yeah, and I suppose, listen, you've got the most experienced people in the game around you, but ultimately it's what you do and what you kind of, even though, like I said, we spoke about that kind of the intrigue of people wanting to kind of follow your career or interested to see because you're a Fury, but ultimately it's only you in the ring starting with Saturday night.
Yeah, all these people can't fight for me. I can have the best experience in the world. They can't get in the ring and throw the punches for me, so it's up to me. Like it is with anybody. You can have all the opportunity in the world. It's the fight game, and at some point or another, you're going to get found out if you're not the real deal. So I can't wait to get in there and show people that I am.
Well, look, how can people watch your fight? Obviously, if they're not there this Saturday, how can people kind of tune in to watch your fight? Is there a way of watching it?
Yeah, it's going to be streamed on YouTube, VIP Boxing channel. I think my fight's on a Sky channel as well. I'm not too sure. I think it's 182 Sporty TV. I'm pretty sure, but I'll put a story out on my Instagram where you can watch it if you can't make it.
What is for people that don't know your Instagram as well, so they can follow you on there and kind of look for your, not just this week, but also the rest of your kind of upcoming fight news and stuff?
Yeah, it's Roman Fury with 2 eyes. That's my name on Instagram.
Did someone already have Roman Fury?
Yes. Believe it or not, they did.
Really?
Yeah. I kind of regret having the Roman Fury with 2 eyes, but it was already taken.
What, is that a real person, or is it like some people just take accounts anyway?
I don't know. I can't. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think it was a real person. I think it had like 3 followers or something, but it's taken anyway.
Well, Roman Fury, the other one, if you're watching, give the account back.
Exactly, yeah. Get off it.
Don't need 2 Ys. But it is the one with 2 Ys. But look, we're very interested to see how you progress. Like I said, I caught a little bit of your training last year, and it's good to see you finally making that kind of progression to turning pro. So, yeah, I only wish you the best of luck.
Thanks very much, pal.
Have you got anything else you'd like to say, Roman, before we finish?
Yeah, just a massive thanks to my sponsors. They've helped me a lot just to focus on the training. I know a lot of guys out there are training, are working all day and then going out to the gym. So thanks to the sponsors for helping me first fight. And yeah, everyone, all my trainers and that, thanks very much.
All right, is it going to be a full family affair this Saturday? Are they all coming to support you?
Yeah, I think they're all going to be out there. So a lot of eyes on me, but I can't wait to show them.
Well, listen, wish you the best of luck, and next week we'll have a little catch up, and you can have a little reflection on your debut. So I hope it all goes well for you.
Thank you very much. God bless.
And yeah, we'll catch up then. All right.
Perfect. Cheers. Thanks.
Good luck, mate.
Thank you.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.